Hello again. I'm Amy Grassi from Bitterroot Paper Crafts. And for those of you who don't know me, for those of you who do, and you followed me over from my Facebook Live I did this afternoon, thank you so much. I wanted to show you what it was like to put together one of our more current cut above kits from our Craft with Heart subscription program. Now, if you look at my other videos, you'll see an older one that I did of a different layout earlier on. So you can see that. Look at this adhesive. Oh my God, what a mess I am. Things stick around here. Okay, but we can focus on that later. So this is the layout that we're making today. As I mentioned, this is all you get with your instructions. We are going to make this particular layout. This one I'm going to save for later, but I want to show you the ease of putting this together and the fact that you only need a tape runner, and if you like dimension, then you can use some foam tape with it as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first step says attach the sticker strips to each page. So I kind of cut down, this was an entire sticker sheet. These are my sticker strips. Now, it says the sticker strip, oh my God, don't make me say that 10 times fast. I'll say something naughty. Okay, it is exactly 3 1/4 inches from the top, right on that right-hand margin. Now, I am using my Versamat. The Versamat is something that I use almost all the time because I have my grid around the outside. It also has foam on the other side, so I can use it for stamping as well. It's kind of a multi-purpose tool for me, so I use it all the time. So 3 1/4 inches right along this margin right here. So I'm going to put it down while you all are watching me and try not to screw it up. Woohoo! Game on. Okay. Now on the other sheet, we're going to lather, rinse, and repeat and do that on this side. 3 1/4 inches from the top. So I go over to my sticker sheet, I pull the strip off. Now I'm going to go 3 1/4 inches down, like so, and right down on the end. Okay, voila. All right, next step. It says attach photo frame die cuts next to strips. Okay, so over here we have our die cuts, and this just says clearly layout 2 die cuts. So the photo frames are these cute little patooties right here. And you just have to pop these out of that. Sometimes they just kind of fall out on their own. I mean, they're not really, they are well cut for you. You don't have to worry about tearing them as you're dismantling them from their kind of the carrier frame. It really, I have to say, we do that really well. Okay, I'm going to put these die cuts over here. Now I'm going to take out this other frame because we're going to have 2 frames on either page. It's pretty much a symmetrical layout. Gotta love your symmetry. I'm very, 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 very symmetrical. All the time. I think anytime I craft, I just migrate towards keeping things symmetrical. Okay. All right. So you can take a pair of scissors if you get these little paper hanger things like this and that bothers you. So you can just trim that out so you have a nice clean edge. Okay. And we're going to put these frames down here. So I'm going to move this over. Now, if I had my all-purpose mat down, that would be even better than my Versamat, because as I'm running this tape runner along here, any adhesive that gets on my all-purpose mat would come right off. I mean, it comes off of this as well, but it just comes off even easier on the all-purpose mat. I can show you that in another video here in the near future. So, and we're just going to, this is going to go 2 3/4 down. Oops, I just banged my head into the camera. That was some really good head work there, huh? Okay, 2 3/4. Gets me right there. And we're going to butt this right up against that sticker sheet. Anchored you. Now, if you're looking closely, you'll see that I'm a little bit below, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt a thing, okay? And this is where our pictures are going to go. In fact, I've got a photo placeholder that I can put right here. Bam. Now, if I take my picture, my 4x6 picture, and I put it right over the top, I'm going to have a nice, pretty white frame all around that. Okay, so that's the right-hand side. Now let's do it again on my left-hand side. Okay. Get my tape on here. Help if I did that, right? Oy vey. Okay. Again, all-purpose mat, wouldn't have to worry about that adhesive. I don't have that much adhesive there, so it'll be okay. All right. Now, with this Tombow adhesive that we sell, I need to be really careful because it is not forgiving. Once you've committed, you have committed. All right, so I'm going to get that down, anchor that corner, and then I can start kind of feeding the rest of it down. All right, there we go. Frame, check. Okay, step number 2. Step number 3, attach rectangle stickers next to photo frames. Tip, do not use adhesive along the outer edges until the dovetail stickers have been attached. Okay. So I'm not going to push down on this. Okay, so here's my sticker sheet. I'm pulling this off. These are my rectangles. And I want them to go like this. See, you want it to appear like it's contiguous. And it's just saying don't push it all the way down. Okay, so we're just going to leave it up like that. Okay, because I'm going to come in here with my dovetails and I want to tuck that right underneath. And these are going to go 4 inches from the bottom. Okay. There we go. Dovetail done. 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 Okay. Let's grab that other page. So I'm going to take this rectangle. Ooh. Remember, I want it to go in the same direction as the other one. So it looks like it's just one. Oh, it's down. It's down. Sticker down. So we recovered. Whew. Thank goodness. All right. I'm just trying to marry it right up to the edge of that. Okay, I'm not going to let that go all the way down. I'm not going to push down. Coming back to my sticker sheet, I'm going to grab that and I'm going to stick this right below. And again, 4 inches. And all of these instructions that I'm reading, like the 4-inch measurements, right on my picture. See, it tells me 4 inches. Bam. Amy doesn't have to think about it. Okay, so that's done now. So the dovetail stickers have been added. Okay, now I'm going to attach photo mats. Do not use adhesive along the top of the photo mat on the right page so that the other pieces can be tucked behind it. Okay. So, what photo mat are they referring to? So here is my photo mat right here. And this is going to go 4 inches up. So it's going to be kind of along the same line as my dovetail. And it's going to be 1/8 of an inch away from this frame, like that. And they want me to tuck stuff in under the top. So I'm going to be cognizant of that. So I'm going to put tape down here. All right, so at the 4-inch mark, And you know, a T-square or a T-ruler would be awesome right here because then you wouldn't have any issues. Okay, so that I still can get stuff tucked underneath there. So let's go back over and look at what we need to do that. So remember these pieces that I plucked out of my frames? Well, this is one of my little dovetails. This is going to go up here. This is going to go over here. This cloud is going to pop down here. And this cloud has little journaling lines on it, which is nice. Okay, and this can just get thrown away. Okay, on this one, I have this little tab here. And that's going to go up here as well. And there's something else. Okay, these are clouds. These little trees on the sticker sheet are going to go right here. Okay, let's go ahead and place this down. So I kind of like to pop this up a little bit. So I'm going to put a little foam tape. Now, here's another little tidbit for you. This is not necessary, but you can do it. You can take a anti-static tool, which we use for embossing, and you can just put that on the back of any sticker. Now, why would you do that? That takes away the sticky. It's exactly right. So what I want to stick is the foam tape. I don't want my sticker to like bend down around the corners and stick to the paper. Move my garbage over. So that can go right here. Perfect. Okay. I am going to put this right down flat. Now, the reason I like to do journaling boxes flat is, you know, if I write in after the fact, I sure as heck don't want to have to like worry about like tipping my marker off the edge. Okay. So we've got this done so far. So what would I miss here? It looks like there's another little piece up there that I don't recognize, that I don't see. Oh, huh? I do see it. It's right here. It's this sticker. So, first things first. This sticker is going to sit down right here like this. And then we are going to layer these little flags. How cute is that? I love the layered look. And sometimes I can't think of, oh my God, that would look good as a layer. That's why I like seeing the designs that our design team puts together, because then I know I can. Now, if I want, I can add, remember, I have a photo placeholder I can put there, and I can also put a photo placeholder there. These do nothing but tell me I need a 3x4 picture and I need a 4x6 picture. That's the only function that those two things do. It also is a little bit more visually pleasing to see. Okay, I think we are done with this page. Okay. So let's jump on back to our original page. My photo placeholders up there. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put our photo placeholder here, and it's the same thing. 4 inches from the bottom and 1/8 of an inch from the frame. Okay, so 4 inches and 1/8. And then I can plop that right down. Okay, and then I have these two clouds. I'm going to pop these out. I think I'm going to put you up here like so. And this one's going to go down here like so. That's exactly how it is here in Montana. Sometimes the clouds are right down on the ground. Okay, now on my stickers, I have these chevrons and this title right here. That is all I have left. So I think I'm gonna grab my chevrons and do that first. Okay, so you, my friend, are gonna go right there. And then now I do have a tool that I like to use when I'm placing these adhesive titles. This is my piercing tool. It's kind of my go-to tool, especially when you've got this script font with these little bitty pieces on the inside. And you do want to be careful as you're pulling these back, 'cause, you know, ripping them is kind of a pain to get them to stick back together nicely. It can be done. I've had to do it several times. I mean, because I get a little overzealous when I'm peeling them back from the release paper. So this says adventure. My husband and I are doing several different things this year. Just kind of like making an effort to, well, I'm going to be a little rough on here, to get away and do some fun stuff. We have a farm, so it's very easy, and it's actually lots of times easier. Oh, look, I just ripped it. Okay. So now you get to watch me put it back together. Let's do that. I got distracted and I started chit-chatting. Okay. So let's do this. Now I do like the fact that it's a sticker because, and I have a little bit of the E behind there. Sometimes I'm just like not that graceful. Of course, with a viewing audience doesn't make it any easier. Okay. So I'll stick. Okay. Jeez, Ames. Okay. This is really a thin title, like a thinly lined title, which is pretty. I like it. I don't like it to be too overwhelming, the layout, but you got to be careful. You know, you got to be really, really super careful when you're undoing this. So look, I pulled in my tweezers. Okay, so you just tuck that right under there like so. And you're good as gold. Okay, so that keeps coming up. I think I peeled a little bit off. So what I want to do, I'm going to grab my liquid adhesive, and I'm just going to touch a little bit underneath there to make sure. Now it's sticking, right? Yeah, there we go. Just to be sure, I want to do this. This liquid adhesive dries clear, so you don't need to worry at all. Okay, good, good, good. All right. Now I can just use a little bit of a like one of my rubber Goo Gone things. My friend Shelly uses that on everything. She loves Goo Gone. Okay, now we're going to put this other chevron and we're going to go in the other direction with this one. It's going to go like this. Okay, so I've used up all my stickers. I've used up all my die cuts. So that is the layout as defined. Now, what if you want to add a little bit more? So I saw these fun little sequins that I had, and I'm like, you know what? I think I might just add a few sequins. So let's add a couple sequins. Now these are these sequins were just some I found in the clearance section a while ago. Just adds a little sparkle, but it's still that neutral color, neutral palette. You could also use sparkles, lots of different things. So I am going to just create a little cluster here too. I like to do things in threes. It's visually, odd numbers, visually more appealing. We'll just go up there. Okay. So the only other thing that I might do to this is add in my photo mats and my photos, my journaling, and I'm done. So the kit comes with page protectors. These page protectors are nice and thick. You get 3 in each kit because you're making two-page layouts. And then, look at that dog hair. Oh my gosh, border collies. They're great. They should. Okay, that is the layout. I would love to know what you think. This is something like when you're doing an adventure, you usually have very scenic, beautiful layouts. Your photos do a lot of the talking. So having something that's a little calm in the background, quite honestly, is really more my cup of tea. You know, I live here in Montana. We're very outdoorsy. So these colors really speak to my world as well. So I enjoyed working with Spruced Up. I enjoyed making this layout. I know I've got one more to go. But you can see, we've been on here for roughly 20 minutes, and that's how long it took me to put a 2-page layout together. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, if you're interested in more information about Close to My Heart, please subscribe. I mean, I would love that. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you hit the bell, subscribe and hit the bell, you'll be notified the next time I put a video out. Thanks again. Bye-bye.